Alright, so today we're checking out something pretty interesting from the Manila International Auto Show. This is the Geely EX5 EMi. Now, on paper, this might just be one of the strongest alternatives to something like the Sealion 6, especially if you're looking for a hybrid that leans heavily into EV driving. We are going to take it out for a quick POV test drive, go through the interior, the features, and of course, how it actually feels on the road. Starting with the exterior, the first thing I noticed is just how minimalist the front fascia is. You have this huge smooth surface up front where traditionally you would expect a grille, and it really leans into that EV like design language. The daytime running lights are very sleek, very clean. Then you have these smaller LED units down here, which I believe function both as headlights and fog lights. The housing is quite compact, so I am actually curious how these perform at night. Coming to the side, the Max variant gets 19-inch low drag alloy wheels paired with Goodyear tires, while the Pro gets 18-inch wheels with GT tires. And around the back, you do get a full light bar, which I personally think looks great. Very simple design, not trying too hard, and honestly, it works. Stepping inside the EX5, this particular unit has the amber brown interior, and I have to say, it really brightens up the cabin. It gives it a light, airy feel, and at the same time, there is a sense of sophistication here, almost a touch of luxury for something in this price range. Material quality is actually pretty impressive, a lot of soft touch surfaces throughout, and that is consistent across both variants. Driver's seat is power adjustable, and in the Max variant, you do get memory seats and even ventilated front seats. Trunk space is also decent, definitely usable for daily needs.
Yan sir,
Ah,
memory seat po.
yeah.
Sa mga ilan sa tatlong ano siya sa tatlong memory.
Mm. Ayun, ano siya?
Nagano siya po.
Lapit mo. Teka lang.
Wait na lang muna. Basta ano mo lang siya. Ventilated seat. Pwede natin yan. Yung aircon niya is sa gitna sa sofa. That's like a wireless charger.
Wireless
Yung
charger.
part, yung ano natin, yung paddle natin parang isa
Ito.
yes, part
Yeah. Now, this is where the EX5 really starts to stand out for me. Both variants come with a 15.4-inch infotainment screen and a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster. You also get wireless Apple CarPlay, which is something a lot of buyers will appreciate. But the highlight for me has to be the 16-speaker Flyme sound system. You even get headrest speakers integrated into the front seats. And honestly, they sound really good. This is easily one of the standout features of this car. You also get vehicle to load and even vehicle to vehicle capability, which adds a layer of practicality, especially if you are leaning into that EV lifestyle. So let's talk about how the EX5 EMI actually drives. First thing, the steering wheel shape. I know some people might find it a bit unusual, but personally, I actually like it. It works well with how I tend to hold the wheel, especially when driving casually or in slower traffic. This Max variant also gets a heads up display, which really adds to the overall driving experience and makes it feel a bit more premium compared to others in the segment. In terms of power, this is running a 1.5-liter gasoline engine paired with an 18.4 kilowatt hour battery. Combined output is 258 horsepower and 387 newton meters of torque.
dire-diretso lang sir. Sa may sir kanan na.
Okay.
0 to 100 yun nasa 7 seconds pa. Puwede naman natin puwede siya kahit pumili na kami ng gusto natin power, pure or
Mm-mm.
hybrid.
Even with four people in the car during the test drive, it still felt quite responsive. It gets up to speed easily, although I did not really get the chance to push it hard in this setting. Ride quality is also quite good. You get McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the rear, and the tuning feels well balanced, comfortable over bumps, but still controlled. Visibility is another strong point. Forward visibility is great, and I did not notice any major blind spots. Plus, you do get blind spot detection and other driver assists that help fill in the gaps. Braking feels natural, not too sensitive, not too soft, just the right amount of response. One thing to note, it does sit a bit lower compared to something like the Sealion 5 or 6. But personally, that didn't really bother me. For my final thoughts on the Geely EX5 EMi, I think this car is a very compelling package, especially for the price. At 1.288 million pesos for the Pro and 1.468 million pesos for the Max, it undercuts a lot of competitors while still offering a very strong set of features. You are getting solid EV range for daily driving, nearly 1,000 kilometers of combined range, a well executed interior, and a surprisingly premium experience in certain areas like the sound system and overall cabin feel. It is not trying to be overly flashy, and I think that works in its favor. It is simple, clean, and focuses on delivering what most buyers in this segment actually want: efficiency, comfort, and usable tech. If you are someone looking to get into hybrids, or you are considering something like the Sea Lion 6, this is definitely a car that deserves a spot on your shortlist. And honestly, it might end up being one of the more underrated options in this space.